Welcome everybody to my second stream of Okami HD. I'm just gonna full screen. There we go. Welcome. Today is, I think it's the 21st of December. It is. This is my final stream before Christmas. I will be streaming again. Probably, yeah, the week running up to New Year. I'll be streaming again, so there'll still be some more streams before the end of 2018. But here we are, back with more Okami HD. I've been told I didn't even scratch the surface of this game last time in my delusional, sleep-deprived state. So let's continue. But yes, like I said, today, this is the final stream. I'll be playing for about an hour to an hour and a half again. Not going to be super long. Maybe until about 6:30 if I feel like it. Ooh. I forgot how good this game looked. I haven't played it in 2 days and I'm like, oh my god, look at it. It's amazing. I've only just now made the connection between Amaterasu in this game and Link as Wolf Link in Twilight Princess. I've only just made that connection. But the reason why... Oh my god, the shadow is like a paintbrush stroke. See, I'm actually awake playing this tonight, so maybe more progress will be made. Where did we end things off? Okay, so we have Sunrise, Rejuvenation and Power Slash, Logbook, Travel Guide, Bestiary. It's a lot of things to read. You know what? I'm gonna hope the game knows what it's doing and I'm just gonna follow the path. Oh, cutscene. It became night. Hello. Do some shopping, sure. Exorcism Slip S. Steel Fist Sake. Sake. I almost said sake. Sake. Anyway, let's just carry on. Let's just venture into the world. What bad things could happen? Surely nothing. Oh, this is like the mini game, right? Can that be classed as a mini game? I need to figure out what those are. Shinsu Field? Huh? You probably know this already. Most beautiful field in Nippon. At least it's supposed to be. Better watch where we're going. You can look at the map by holding down L2. I am getting huge, like, Twilight Realm vibes from this. In terms of going from normal Hyrule into the Twilight Hyrule. That's the first Guardian sapling marked on our map. It's supposed to be a place for travelers to rest and recuperate. But just look at it. It could fall at any moment. This place is definitely cursed from the looks of it. Places where evil have taken hold. Known as cursed zones. But I've never seen one this big. It's withered all plant life. A tree's an offshoot of... I'm just not even going to pronounce it. Sakuya, probably? Sakuya at Sakuya. Roll call. Oh! It's a fight with enemies. Oh, it's a bit like old school RPGs where the overworld enemies look a little bit different to the enemies you fight in the zones. I forget already how to use the brush. There we go. Probably. Some green light. I don't know what I'm doing. We should definitely practice the fighting. Hello! Green mist. Let's fight. Okay, here we go. So, I'm gonna start properly replaying the Arkham Asylum and Arkham City games. And I never finished Arkham Knight, like, it just never grabbed me. I wasn't in the mood for that sort of game when it came out. But I really, really like Arkham Asylum. But Arkham City kind of lost me because it's, again, open world. And open world fatigue really hit in when those games came out. So I'm going to be replaying those in my own time. I'm going to be replaying and playing some GameCube and Wii games in my own time. I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii after finishing 2 on the Switch, which I absolutely adored. My game of the year. Do you have to draw the line super straight? There we go. Wow, he didn't even die. Oh. When you stop being able to lock onto them, you've just won. You've just won. Yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna jump into as many battles as I can to practice. Some of the GameCube games I'm gonna be playing, I might play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I've only ever heard good things about that. So I picked that up, and then I've also got... That was a quick fight. That was a really quick fight. And then I also picked up the Beautiful Joe games, which I've never played. And... Hello, Stone Man. Hello. And I've also picked up Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Never played that either. I liked Colosseum though. Just gonna cut this tree in half. I mean, can I rejuvenate the tree? No. This Guardian Sapling's a wreck. If you revived that tree. Don't I already have that? Rejuvenate, right? Beautiful. No, I'm pretty sure we shouldn't rejuvenate... Why do I... Okay. Shouldn't rejuvenate work on that? Oh, maybe not. I'll give it another go. Nope. Nope. What am I supposed to do here? Can I do nothing here? Alright, looks like the map's telling me to go this way, so we will. And we'll do some more fighting. So they seem to have their own health bars at the bottom corner as well. I feel like the combat is really visceral and it's really fun, but you start off by just not knowing what the hell to do. But like I said, it reminds me a lot of JRPGs, especially older JRPGs. So square is an attack. Triangle and circle do nothing, it seems. I'm gonna have to look at the controls again because I want to check that I'm not like missing anything. And let's have a look. Let me press this button. Do you show me the controls anywhere? Not on there. In here maybe? Used to be the same thing. This one? Here we go. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. I want to see what these do. So you can change the filter to be heavy. I'm interested in what this looks like. Is it this kind of like paper texture on the screen? I can just about see it. You can see it really a lot on the path. I bet that's the filter. So if I now turn that to light. I wish this game saved quicker. That's a complaint of the night. Yeah, now there's like no filter there, hardly. It's very, very light. Very, very light. And then back to normal. I wish it would show me the controls. because I can't quite figure out if there's more than one attack button. Yeah, that's back to normal. Because look, this is attack, but does triangle do anything different, or does circle do anything different? I don't really know. But we have reached a house. Is he eating rice? Is that a leak? Keep it away from me. I was out here chopping wood and communicating with nature as usual. Loud rumbling, huge gust of wind. A figure running from the lake towards Kamiki. Kamiki's just where we came from, right? Okay. I can't get out. I'm stuck. There we go. But I guess we can go this way? Who knows? Is there anything else that happens on this damn screen? Maybe not. Hannah Valley. Now the name Hannah is one of those famous ones that people always suggest for palindromes, right? Because it's the same forward as it is backwards. H-A-N-N-A-H. I don't know if I'm going the right way, by the way. Maybe Tired Me the other night was more competent, because he seemed to at least know where he was going. Oh, there seems to be another sapling here. Traveler's Charm. I don't know if I'm supposed to equip... Oh, God. Uh-oh. Well, this looks bad. Is this all water? Surely... I was going to say, surely not. What is this light? Ah, okay. Coral fragment. Hunk of coral said to have been brought from the Dragon Palace. Like, do I do anything with these? I guess I can use this? Godhood has gone up by 1 level. And I can increase these in one of these? This is like... Here we go. Well, we can't do anything in here, but hopefully Godhood is a good thing. There's just a lot of like nuances to this game that I don't know yet because I've never played it before, and I feel like by the end of the however many hours I play it for, it will feel like if I played it again, it would make more sense, I guess. Oh, it's daytime. I'm not sure I need to see a cutscene every time it changes, but hey. What am I? No. Okay, bunch of dudes dancing about, prancing like they think it's business, because it is business. So, this is me trying to be good at combat right here. I mean, I lost my combo there, but it went pretty well. I feel like I did good. Oh, colour! Nope. It lied. They can't intervene till we do something about the stagnant air. Well, feel like we 2 steps forward, 2 steps back there. Can we do anything to these things? Better be careful. Oh! Try to hit this fruit back at it. Okay. You stunned it. Pass by it while we can. Well, I could pass by it anyway. I could just do this, look. It's called running past things, game. Why do I need to stun trees if I can just run past them? Maybe this is where we learn a new rejuvenation thing. Oh, this is the dude who ran away last time. He's the ancestor or something, right? To the guy who beat the Onchi. We got a drummer. Okay. What is this, mini boss? I doubt it. It's probably just a new enemy type. There we go. What? Why didn't that kill him? Oh, he kind of is a mini boss. Look how much health he has. Well, he's pretty easy to beat if you just wait for him to come up and then ink him in the face. Said every squid in the ocean. There we go. Oh wow, we're supposed to beat that way quicker. Good to know. I have not figured the combat fully out yet. Susano, hey. The racket was us. Wow. Amaterasu's tail is going so quick. Talking about dogs, Chewie is fast asleep next to me right now. He's been running around. I had to put flea stuff on him. So I had to chase him around to do that. Then he ran around for about an hour. Secret training ground. It's the perfect place to I mean to train. Now Scoot, be off with you. Well, I'm guessing this is going to be important. It said that a crystal sphere that makes the trees grow is enshrined. I do think something's missing from the painting. Specifically, this. Okay. Specifically this. 10 out of 10 for circles, Matt. Well, Susanna's going to be happy because we've opened the boulder. I'm hoping that we'll learn the thing to rejuvenate the trees pretty soon. How can I go hide? You mean train? Yeah, you go train. We'll be following you. Don't you worry. Oh, look, there's a little tree here. Oh! What a strange place. Speaking of which, where'd Pops go anyways? It's a good point. He said he was going to go hide, didn't he? I mean train. Okay, maybe in there. But we'll go over here first. Tiny sapling. Ooh. Ooh. I wish I could just do that because connecting the circle is so difficult. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Skill for drawing circles. Hiding some kind of secret. What do you mean if we get this right? What do you mean? I just got this right. I just drew the circle. It's hiding a secret. Well, clearly I have to draw the sun in a specific direction or something. I don't really know what it wants me to do. But it seems like it can be anywhere. Or maybe not. See, I thought right in the middle would have worked. But it just does nothing. But there doesn't seem to be any information to tell me what to do. Sacred Tree, Cherry Cascade. Maybe the monster's evil is keeping it at bay. But I don't have an ability to clear any monsters. Well, this is mighty frustrating. Is there like quick travel in this game? I guess not. Hold on there, Fairball. There's still a lot of strange things to check out here. It has disappeared. I wonder if there's somewhere to head further in. Dude, Isuna, I'm telling you, I can't do this. I'm incapable of doing it. You hear me? Unless I draw it from here or something. See? I'm not smart enough to figure this out. It just does the same animation and nothing happens. Maybe I have to draw it in a certain way. I don't know. This is like the hardest shit ever to figure out. I was thinking, like, maybe if this was drawn at the same time or something. It doesn't make sense. That's exactly what is going on here. Like, what do they want me to do? It's not like I can draw... like, from all the way back this way. Nope. Does he want me to draw it from stood inside the water? No. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna Google a walkthrough. Which I really hate doing. It's like nothing. Usually I can figure things out, especially with puzzles and things like that. Usually it's fine. But this just, whew. Whew. I don't even know. Okay, scrolling. Scrolling some more. I'm in the right section. What? Oh, I'm such an idiot. You're right. I just want everyone to go on record that this moment right here is my dumbest moment I've ever made. Ever. Like, this, me having to Google what to do here is by far the dumbest I've ever been. And it's been captured live on the internet. So there's living proof of how dumb I have been. I just had to cut the wood door and carry on going this way. I guess, do you know what? I bet Sleepy Me from the first stream I did of this game would have figured that out. He would have been like, well, yeah, of course we're just going to move on this way because we've done this, you know, we've done this before. Crazy. You think Okami is worth it? I might get it. I've actually never played Okami before. This is my first time playing it ever. But I am enjoying it. It's my kind of game. I love the art style as well. It's great. It's a giant bear with a leaf for a hat. You don't have a new secret technique. It's a sleepy bear. He's gonna fail. Or the bear is gonna kill him. Watch this. The bear isn't even there. You failed so much you didn't even know where your target was. Right. That's 2 times in a row you've tried to attack a torch, dude. Alright. I'll just help him out. Oh. Help him out again. And we'll just... Why we're attacking these helpless torches, I don't know. And why we're helping him do so, I don't know. No, don't hit the bear. It literally looked like someone threw like the smallest little spherical object at him. Poor bear. I'm guessing this orb can be something we can make the make the sapling grow. I love that instead of black bars at the top and the bottom of the screen, by the way, we get this really cool kind of ornate design. Because they totally could have just made this cinematic, like 21:9 by just putting black bars on the top and the bottom. It's what happens all the time. The great warrior Susanoo condemns the offense, not the offender. Are you not going to hide then? Alright, see you later, Susanoo. God, I love how the frames, like every single frame looks like it's moving because of the art style. It's amazing. This crystal is filled with leaves. Is this sphere used in a ritual for a good harvest or something? Oh, okay. Gift light plus the sphere to make trees grow. Cool. My evening's going pretty good. I'm most definitely not nearly as tired as I have been this week. I did just make one. I had to Google how to do something in this game, and it was the most simple thing. So clearly my brain isn't on point. But hey, I'm enjoying playing Okami HD. I'm actually going to miss playing this game as I'm not streaming for a few days. But I'll be back next week after Christmas. So I think we're going to have to put this orb in here. That makes sense. And then I spent 5 minutes trying to get this to work before we even got the orb. You don't have to show me the wall painting anymore soon. I got it. I know what I'm doing. I figured this out. I'm a genius. Yeah, you bet it's magic? Watch this. Want to see some magic? Watch me draw a perfect circle. 10 out of 10. Perfect circle. And that's what I call magic. God, this art style is so good. Oh my god, it's so good. It is a guardian sapling. Who turned out the lights? Another constellation. Oh, one to repair the trees? Please be the one to repair the trees. We need a new constellation to repair the trees. So it's like a diagonal line? Oh no, it's like a... I don't even know what shape I would call that. It's a line, Matt. So that's the shape. It's like a crocodile, right? Is it a crocodile? Just kind of the silhouette of it looked like a crocodile, but it's probably not. It's a monkey. It's the monkey. It's a little like I almost called it a Pomeranian. That's a dog. It's a monkey wearing a hat. Origin of all that is good, mother to us all. My gratitude for releasing my body from its slumber. Please accept my humble thanks. It does run on full 4K on the Pro. I'm playing this on the Pro right now, and I'm streaming this from the Pro, but I don't have a 4K capture card, so I'm streaming it at 1080. But yeah, I'm playing this on the Pro. It does run full 4K 30. There's no 60 FPS on this. Even on PC, they locked it at 30. They said it's because it messes up animations and stuff, which kind of makes sense. It's a game that was made for the PS2 and then the Wii. So, you know, it looks beautiful though. But yeah, it runs full 4K. The bloom brush. Draw a circle on a withered tree. Perfect circle incoming. Oh, beautiful. 10 out of 10 circle skills. 5 centimeters per second. What? 5 centimeters per second. That's the speed at which cherry blossoms fall. If people don't know what that quote is from. Oh, it's lagging. What was that lag all about? What is that all about? You can actually use the touchpad to draw, but I'm really bad at using it. I'll show you. Give me a second. Once this cutscene finishes, I'll show you. So this is what Hana Valley is supposed to look like. Indeed. I like that Asun calls us Ami. Yeah, I want to bring that one back in the main field as well. Yeah, so if I hold R1 down, I can. This is me using the touchpad. But I don't remember. Yeah, so you can move around with it. But I don't know how to press down with it. Like, I'm pressing down and it doesn't... I think you have to hold square and then draw, as you can see. I'm amazing at it. So, yeah. It's a weird combination. You hold R1, you press square to then lower the brush, the tail, and then you can draw with the touchpad. But it's a little bit finicky, because the touchpad was never really supposed to be used for something this precise, I don't think. Because I normally just go like this. This is with the analog. But that's me, someone not a big fan of motion control, so maybe, you know, if you only use that, you'd probably get used to it pretty well. And it's not bad. Like, it's pretty one-to-one. Like, I swipe across. You can make the swipe across pretty quickly. So, like, if you're in a fight and you see one of the enemies turn grey, you can press R1 really quick and just do that swipe and then go. Like, it would make the game a lot quicker using that, I think, than having to use the analog stick all the time, for sure. And it's nice to see the PS4 stick getting some more use. Oh, that's the first hit I've visibly taken. Whoa, okay, okay. Where's he gone? Right, here we go. He like drives around when you... Alright, he's going back into the ground. There we go. I'm not great at killing those guys yet. Oh! Oh, some animals! Little boars. Don't let John Locke see any of you guys. He'll hunt you down. Yes, I will make references to Lost every moment I get. Oh, okay. Let's try that. Okay, and now we'll try Bloom. Look at that. We've got some oranges. Oranges. Orange is the new black. What's this? Oh. I wonder if we get something to clean stone later, because Asun says the statue's all dirty. So maybe we get to, like, be able to clean. Oh. Spot later, and we can make it. Then maybe we have to go around cleaning statues. What's this gloomy patch of grass? Okay, fill it in with your brush. What, fill it in like this? Sure. Oh, it does mean that. Wow, okay. Well, they're teaching a lot of game mechanics to us right now. Green sprout tips. I mean, there is no dialogue. It is still only sound, and it is a lot of gibberish. green spray dots. This ink becomes seeds the trees grow forth. Using the green... Well, that's interesting. To give that a go. But I'm not sure if there's a gibberish slider or not. I can check for you. I'll ask Siri. Siri, is there a gibberish slider? Because there is sound options. Voice volume. There you go. That's the gibberish slider. And now if I run back to those statues and see and get Asun to talk again, trigger some dialogue. So we still have the barks from Amaterasu, but let's see. No, yeah, no gibberish. There you go. Literally no gibberish. Obviously, I'm going to put the gibberish back because if there isn't gibberish in the game, then I'm just going to be speaking more of it. So, but I totally imagine that being able to turn that off in like a second playthrough would be like amazing. Come on, there we go. Got an apple? Improved the game by 100 points. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of games where I wish I could turn off the voice acting because I'm playing it for like the 90th time. I'm like, you know what? I don't need to hear do a barrel roll again. Sorry, Star Fox, it's just true. Whoa, whoa, wee, 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 wee. Yeah, you know, I tried to play this game many times, and I just never got into it. But over the years, people told me I would like it, and then I saw they were re-releasing it, so I was like, you know what? I've got to do it. I've got to finally play this game. And being a big fan of the Zelda series, and supposedly this game is a lot like it, and I'm feeling that, and I'm seeing a lot of that now. You know, I'm really enjoying it. These are health stuffs. Can't quite tell if it's undone my... I think it's undone my inversion of the axis of the controls. No, invert y-axis is still there. I'm so confused by... No, because this is wrong. Maybe my brain has just triggered that it actually doesn't want inversion of any axis anymore. It's like, you know what? Today I'm going to be a different gamer where I don't like to play with an inverted axis. No, that feels really weird. That's wrong. I don't think my brain... I've been streaming for an hour and my brain has already failed me. That doesn't feel right either, though, because I'm pushing left and it's going right. Maybe I accidentally flicked this across and it was the x-axis that needed inverting. Welcome to a stream by me. Perfect. That feels way better. And then down is down and up is down. Wait, no. No. It has to be both axes. It's not inverting them. This is how most games are. It's just there's this weird sect of games where down is up and up is... And it's not... Yeah. Unless it's a flight sim, don't do that to your games. Have the option there. Always put the option for inversions in there, but I don't understand why some games have it inverted by default if it's not a flight sim. The weirdest thing is when it's a game that has like space combat in it or like flight sections in the game and you switch from inverted to uninverted. And that feels even weirder. Like when you're like running around on the ground and you're not inverted, and then you go into space and you are inverted. That takes a while to get used to, especially if the game has both those features in it. Because a lot of the time it'll just be a game that does one thing and it's fine. Like I can play a flight sim and it can be inverted and it feels great. I vaguely remember in Halo Reach it doing that when you did the space section in Halo Reach. I think it does like the inversion of controls then. But anyway, enough of that nonsense. Let's go see what was on this island. Nope. Hit the... There we go. Digging tips. I guess we should check out the scroll things. I don't know where these were, actually. Well, it's none of these. Okay. That's just these. That's cool that that's there. Treasure? Nope. Where are the oh, I'm just I don't actually want to spend any of those yet. I'm trying to figure out where the scrolls are. Not these scrolls, the ones like the one about digging and placing the dots. Oh, here we go. Digging tips. Spots that appear empty may emit light in the darkness. Yeah, we found one of those earlier. You may see a green glow in areas with lush vegetation. Dig with triangle to reveal a wilted clothers. Oh, sweet! That's a really cool mechanic. So I can dig right here. Dig right here. There we go. And then bloom it. And we get some praise. Oh, do you know what? I've got PSVR and I've got Battlefront 1 for the PS4. I've never played the X-Wing level. I should do that. I've got to say, even in Battlefront 2, the best levels in that game are the ones in space. It just feels fun. And look great as well. Like, something about... Because Criterion worked on a lot of the... God, this is going to sound biased. The Criterion games who made Burnout and some of the more recent Need for Speed games made all of the space levels in... and they did a lot of the controls for space, because if you compare how the ships handled in Battlefront 1 to Battlefront 2, they're way better, and you have way more control. It's just incredible, the difference. And anyway, Criterion Games made, obviously, lots of games. Burnout Paradise, Burnout 2, Burnout 3, Burnout a million games. And I was invited to go to their offices probably like 3-4 years back when they were working on one of the Need for Speed games. And, you know, it's just nice to see that those guys are still doing something cool. Because they kind of deserve to be doing and making really cool things. Yeah, we've read this already. Because they're such a great bunch of guys, and, you know, they're just in a little town in south of England, and they do such great things. And I really liked some of their Need for Speed games. Even though I think their Burnout games were better. But you can totally tell that some competent developer has had their hand in the space stuff in Battlefront 2, because it feels amazing. And looks great too. But the looking great might be more, you know, DICE / Frostbite engine. Weirdly, they don't get front credit either. Which is a bit of a shame. because if you load the game up, you see EA, DICE, and then Motive. Now, Motive was a brand new studio that was made to just make the single player of Battlefront 2. I've talked about how I don't like the single player of that game. How I wanted a much more on-the-ground Empire story rather than, spoilers, a game which is about that for about 2% of it. Anyway. But yeah, if you see the credits, it says like all space combat. It says Space Architects, something like that. Criterion Games. I'm gonna stream a couple of the Burnout games at some point. I've got one, like, sat next to me. Sometime next year I'll be streaming a Burnout game. I also want to stream Midtown Madness 3, which is like what I feel an underrated driving game because it's very, very fun. You just drive around it in the Lotus Elise. It's an original Xbox game, actually. It came out, I think it was a launch title for the original Xbox, and I played that game far too much. That was the first game I ever played on Xbox Live, because it was one of the only games that supported Xbox Live. And I played it every single day while waiting for Halo 2 to come out. Nasty Curse Zone is completely gone. The plants and animals are back. And just feel that fresh breeze. Yeah, Mech Assault was great as well. Mech Assault was great. I miss mech games in general, actually. Like, I'm thinking, like, you say Mech Assault, and I could think of the other Mech Assault games, but I also think of, what's that game that FromSoft made before they did Demon Souls and Dark Souls and Bloodborne? It's like a mech game. It's like on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. It's like a really, really in-depth, advanced mech game that I've played a couple of those. Armored Core, yeah. Armored Core. What a great series that has just died. I played a few of those, and yeah, they're great. I love how, like, gritty and real they were. Talking about FromSoft, actually, I really want them to announce their next game. We got like that teaser at the Video Game Awards, which looked a lot like Bloodborne 2, and I think the only thing title-wise we saw was something like Shadows Die Twice or Shadows Don't Die Twice, something like that. And I really want to see what they do next. Bloodborne's one of my favorite PS4 games, so. If you sniff out any nice bowls or dishes lying about, don't just leave them to rot away, bring them to me. Okay. Do some shopping, yes. Do you know what? It's interesting. I think I think the PS2 was definitely the king of its era, but then the 360 was by far the king of its era. So like, I played a lot of Sega and Nintendo growing up, and then got really into Xbox. And in the process of that, I just skipped a lot of really good PS2, PS1 games even. Like Soul Reaver 2, the Katamari games, the games like this. I just skipped so much because I was so busy playing Halo and all these other great Xbox games. that I think streaming is kind of brought me back. I guess I can sell it. Can I sell this? I don't even know why I would, but yeah, streaming's one of the reasons I am streaming in general is to kind of force myself to play some of these older games, to kind of put myself in it, like lock myself into a schedule to be like, look, every day at this time you have to play one of these older games. And it's for the first time I'm playing through the Ratchet and Clank series, and I'm playing through the PS3 Ratchet and Clank series, and they're so good games, so good. I can't believe I've waited this long to play them. You know what? I never owned a Dreamcast until this year, and I've only played one game on it, which is Jet Set Radio. I streamed it, finished that. It was great. But I totally should pick up some more. I can't dig here. I guess I need to get better at digging. I can't wait to like play some more Dreamcast games, because that's a system that just skipped past me. I've heard a lot of good things about the... Okay. Time to debate how to pronounce things here, but the Yakuza games, that's how I would pronounce it. I've heard a lot of people on YouTube pronounce it Yakuza or Yakuza, but I just say Yakuza. Like Yakuza 1, Yakuza 2. I suppose it probably is Yakuza. My dog is awake and he's just rolling around. Chewy, what are you doing? What are you doing? You were fast asleep about 5 minutes ago. Crazy animal. What's up with this old gate? Don't like the looks of it. Teeming with evil power. Are we going through it, or what? What, you can run through the evil gate? Okay. I guess we just do fights. Is this like a survival thing? Have I entered like horde mode in a game from 2000 and when did this come out? 2000 and PS2, 2004? No, 2005, 2006. Didn't it come out in Japan in 2005? And then other places in 2006? I don't remember. We finished the damn fight. Soft A in Japanese, so it'd be Yakuza? Yakuza? Yakuza. Soft A, Yakuza. Tell you one thing, I need to get back to studying Japanese. Because if I went to Japan right now, I'd just walk around smiling at everyone going, like, literally just be like, konnichiwa, konnichiwa. That's it. I just walk around going that. Yakuza, Yakuza, Yakuza. Anyway, that series of games is what I was going to talk about. I've never played any of those. I don't think I've ever seen any gameplay of any of those. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's about. But the older I've got, the more I've really fallen in love with Japanese culture and Japanese ideals, and yeah, just everything Japanese really, really fascinates me. And I've always wanted to go over there, but I've never wanted to go over there without knowing the language to some extent. And I watch a lot of anime, which doesn't instantly mean I adore Japanese culture, because I know a lot of people who just love wow, that was quick, who just love Japan and don't like anime or vice versa. But for me, I think it started probably like when I was really young, because of things like Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, like that. They're kind of like easy, digestible anime. But then Death Note when I was older, and on to like going back and watching Ghost in the Shell, Akira, and I feel like my favorite anime are those just simple, I say simple, but engrossing movies that are about characters' lives or moments in their lives, like Wolf Children, 5 centimeters per second. Your Name is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's my favorite animation ever, and it's one of my favorite films of all time, and it came out last year. That is such a great piece, and he made 5 centimeters per second and Garden of Words, which is another great one. Summer Wars. And there's just so many great like standalone anime films, and I haven't mentioned things like Spirited Away or Princess Mononoke because they're also extremely good. I think my favorite Ghibli film is Nausicaa, which I think may have been pre-Ghibli because I think it's made in the 80s, so it predates me. But Nausicaa is my favorite, and it's amazing. And Grave of the Fireflies, and I've mentioned Princess Mononoke, but that's one of my favorites too. I could ramble off and talk about. Did I say Grave of the Fireflies? Graveyard of the Fireflies. I always forget the actual title of that movie. But just overall, like, such a great. Just the names I've rambled off are just a fraction of some of the great anime I've seen over the years, and so many people shrug it off. They're like, "Oh, it's just kiddie animation. Oh, it's just I don't want to watch that. It's just, you know, some silly thing." And maybe that's because I tried to start those people by watching Ponyo, but it's not kiddie animation. Yes, a lot of child-ish things are animated, but it doesn't mean that there also aren't really adult anime. And it's the same with movies. There's really kiddie movies that aren't animated. Why is there a flaming bush? So that's always my argument, is why does it matter if the movie is animated or not? That I don't think that should be the thing. If the animation's really good or really poor, sure, I think you can judge it then. But I wouldn't go in with a prejudice of being like, oh yeah, it's a kid's movie because it's animated. It's not how it works. Not how it works at all. Look at that. It's pretty sweet. Wow, there's a lot of marks on the map. Actually, it's telling me to go here, isn't it? Like, this is one of the spots it's telling me to go to. Hey, no problem. Hopefully it helped me checking some things out in the game for you, and if you pick it up, hopefully you enjoy it for the 3rd time. And thanks for tuning in. Maybe there's a side quest in here? It's an old dude. Onigiri Sensei. Well, what have we here? Looks like we have an adorable lupine visitor. Ooh, fighting. Learn a new combat move, yes please. I like the cut of your jib. Whew, they are pricey. 10,000. I have enough for both of these, so I think I'm going to pick both of them up. Ah! Oh! Literally what the dialogue just was. That's the head! Oh my god, he's rotated his head and now he's badass! His eyebrows have become... Oh, look at it! What? Heads don't work like that! Are you mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge? Step inside and test your might. All I wanted was a new ability. Okay. Let the lesson begin. We'll practice the Fleetfoot God technique. Take these tips to heart and remember them as we train. Press R2 to quickly move out of the way of incoming attacks and move in the direction. Push the left stick. Execute a dash immediately following a jump. Okay. Yeah. This technique can only be mastered by the best. What is this, Twilight Princess? Yeah, you can attack straight after the dash. Okay. Would you like to hear the tips again? No, I don't. I thought we were gonna like fight or something. Dude, you've got some gnarly flames on your kimono. Is that, what would they be called? I don't know if that is actually called a kimono what he's wearing on your shirt. So we can just leave, right? I mean, had enough, eh? Listen, Wolf. Getting experience in a single skill is admirable, but you must never lose the drive to self-improvement. I pray that you do not forget that. I mean, thanks. A robe? I guess it's a robe, yeah. Look, he doesn't have... He has nothing is remarkable about this guy in his current state. He's grey. He's got like a white robe on, some like grey pants. He's pretty normal looking. He blends in. I go here and I'm like, you know what? I want 4 wins. Once again, chooses your hand at the fighting arts. I suppose I have no choice. And then he becomes the most badass character in the... Look at this! He does some of this, and then flames grow out of his arms and waist. Best video game transformation of all time. Sorry, Majora's Mask, you've been beaten. Four Winds Reflector, first aim rapidly in succession. So yeah, before I only had 3 combo. What? Okay. He's actually making me try it this time. He doesn't want me to jump. This guy reminds me a lot of the guy in Outset Island in Wind Waker, who teaches you techniques, actually. So yeah, that's pretty good. So can I jump and then do 1, 2, 3, 4 as well? No! 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can't? On my jumps, you can only do 3. It's interesting. So I've got to stay on the ground to do the 4 winds technique. Let's see how quickly I can do 4. It's quite quick. I feel like I could be at this all day, because he's just always going to keep telling me that. I'm out. See you later. Quit. Quit your little game. Alright. Well, that was good. We got some new battle techniques. We have restored the land. Look how beautiful this game is. It's kind of crazy just how good this game looks. And if we have a look at the map, you can see that the red circle has disappeared from here. So I guess we should head over the bridge and check out that other place. To kind of check some things off the map. I think it's... I don't know where it is actually. It's there. but not quite there. Let's go up here and go over the bridge. This will probably be the last thing I do in the stream tonight. Let's go. Speedy speeds. Yeah, so it's across the bridge. And then like immediately down here. Oh yeah. Look at this. And would you look at that? Would you look at that? Nightbot is working. What the hell is that? Oh, Jesus. It's a fish monster angel. Correct. It's actually an angelfish. It's not. It doesn't look anything like an angelfish. Slightly worried about the giant fish boomerangs. There we go. I wonder if I do this. I wonder if I can get it like bogged down so it flies to the ground. There we go. Oh god, seeing a fish run on the ground like that is really... Ugh! It just blew up on me. What is going on in this game? Oh my god. Legend of Orochi. I think that's in the travel area. No, it's not. Oh, here it is. The hamlet of Kamiki lies nestled in the field of Nippon, village burden, Orochi. You want to put an arrow. Oh, this is just the story from the start of the game. Until this heroic act put tradition to rest, nightingales had been slain. This is a fact we must not forget. Indeed. Ooh, cabbage. The only time I'll be excited to see cabbage in my entire life. Oh, just sparkly things in here. And it's yen. It's all monies. Don't mind me, person over there. I'm just... Is he high? Is he... What's he doing? He's just smoking. Hello. I'm gonna bite you. No, 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 no. That can't be it. Can't be doing that. What? Stealing all your money? Yeah, I know. What are you talking about? Who are you calling a wisp? A little ball of fire. Tama the Flaming Pyrotechnist. Sweet. Listen up, you two. Just about to set off a humdinger of a doozy. Okay. My whole career as a pyrotechnist has led to this formula. Midnight Wonder Boy. The brightest constellation in the sky, the Midnight Wonder Boy. I'm excited. Okay. Boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I guess I'm supposed to copy the formula. off the wall. Okay, let's give this another go. So there was a big circle around it, and then a bunch of little circles inside it. And then like a line of perfect. I mean, how am I supposed to remember the formula? And drawing like that small is like next to impossible. It's 2 at the top, 3 across the middle, 2 across the bottom. Wonder if it will really work. It's this, you see this big strike up here? This is the one I'm worried about. Okay, let's have a go again. Oh wait, he's just saying... Really? That's all I have to do? Interesting, okay. I just need to ignore the little circles, I guess. Hey, we're a fireworks person now. Pyrotechnist. See, sometimes I just approach puzzles with a little bit too much sense. Because to me, like it was saying copy the thing from the wall, I was like, oh, it'll be the circle, the line, and all the little circles. It wasn't. Yeah. Oh, we're getting another constellation. This is big. This is like the game's main, like, stuff. Is that a horse on a... That looked like a horse on a ball. I'm just going to put that one out there. I also don't know if you have to dot the stars here, like all of them, but I always do, just 'cause it's nice to join it all up. It looks like a horse riding on a ball. Okay, it was a boar riding on a ball, but hey, it's halfway right. God of explosive force. What a god to be. If I was a god, I'd want to be the one of explosive force. So we're learning Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb! And there is Cherry Bomb. Sweet. God of explosions. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what Michael Bay is secretly reincarnated as. He used to be the god of explosions. I actually don't know what... Oh, okay. So it's the Q. It's that. That's the Cherry Bomb. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, just think what it could do to monsters indeed. Another trophy. You obtained the rat statue. Cool. I guess that's this circle done yet. So I'm gonna go find a safe spot. Oh, let's go fight an enemy and try out Cherry Bomb. Okay. Where you at? Oh god, no. Oh god, the fishes are back. Alright, let's try Cherry Bomb. I don't know if Cherry Bomb did anything good. It looked like I cut that fish in half. No, get off me! Get off me! And there we go. Cherry Bomb seems pretty good for enemies that are slow or stay in one place for a long time, like those guys with the big drums. But the fish are just too quick. Is there a safe spot over this way? There's one down there that I know of. I don't see any over this way. No? Okay. Down we go. There's a glowy spot. Glowy spot! Stray bead. Gather all the beads to get a reward. Cool. Cool, and I will save right here. And there we go. So that is my final stream before Christmas. I like how we've made a lot of progress tonight. That was really good. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a great Christmas, and I'll see you all before the new year. I'll be streaming the same schedule, which is Okami HD, Ratchet & Clank, and of course the game I keep forgetting, which is really bad of me. Infamous 2. Well, I started streaming at 5 o'clock, and I usually only go for 2 hours or so. But I should really be going back to my normal schedule of 6 till 8 after Christmas. But obviously I've been talking for too long because Amaterasu has fallen asleep in game. So anyway, with that, thank you for watching and have a good one, everyone. See you all in a bit. Goodbye.